I'm not gonna lie, bro. Seeing the IShowSpeed Africa tour, that shit is making me want to go to Africa, bro. When Speed was in Europe, they was calling him monkey. They was throwing him bananas and shit. They was saying all type of racist shit when he was in the Europe tour. He pop up in Africa and then people showing him love like he's family already, bro. The propaganda is failing. It is crumbling before our very eyes. And then they want to call Africa uncivilized, bitch. I'm seeing the complete opposite.
Y'all probably wondering why I'm crying. I've been watching Speed streams, and I'm seeing all the love that he's getting in Angola. He's in South Africa, and he's getting massive amount of love. And the way that he was treated in Europe was disgusting. But to see him be a black man from the United States of African descent and be able to go back to the continent and be treated like a human by civilized African people, when we've been taught that Africa is primitive, that it's dangerous, don't go back, they have this, they have that, they don't want you, they don't like you. And to see an African American man with his stature go back to the motherland and be treated with so much respect. This is what our people fought for. This is what they fought for when they fought against Jim Crow and segregation. This is what the slave revolts were about. This is what it's always been about. It's to be able to go back home to a home that you've never been and be unapologetically black and not have to think about being black. Just being able to have your natural hair and your brown skin and not be judged and not be racially profiled and not be killed. I love the love that he is getting. And I love the love that all of my African American people are getting in the continent. And I know there's a lot of issues. I know there's a lot of things that need to be worked out. But I'm so proud. I'm so proud. And I love that for him. And I love that for all of my people that are over there. And I can't wait to hit the soil and experience it myself.
I just seen Speed stream in Africa. I thought the stream was gonna be, giving back, feeding the homeless, feeding the needy. Nigga, them people living good. Nigga, them people living better than some of us, nigga. It was hella love. Like, you could feel the love through the screen, gang. Like, then another thing, did y'all see the bitches? Did y'all see the ass? Like, even Speed himself had to ask a couple of them shawties, like, is that real? Like, in America, we used to BBLs. Oh, bro, they shit is there. Natural. No exaggeration. It was one segment of the stream where Speed would just walk up the street, shawty clapping her shit. He looked the other way, shawty clapping her shit. I'm like, nigga. Salute to Speed for going over to Africa and showing us the side of Africa that we never see. Them people over there living good, bro, and they got shit in order, bro. Salute to all the Africans, specifically the African women. You feel me? You feel me? Hey, and salute to IShowSpeed, man. W stream, brother. Great content, brother.
The way IShowSpeed is moving, you would think that he's like a streaming Henry Louis Gates. I wasn't expecting him to go to a country like Angola or South Africa, but he's about to do wonders for tourism. Like, he might legitimately meet his match in the athletic realm. Like, he's gonna legit see where his dreams come from. But I really love like how he integrated himself in the culture so fast when he went to Angola. Right from the jump, he's doing front flips while people are doing capoeira. He's dancing with South African kids. I would have thought that he was from those countries the way he blended in. But I love this because it proves one thing. Africans are cordial, they're respectful. Yeah, he has fans, he has people that come up to him, ask autographs. But this time when he does his stream, he doesn't have to worry about people grabbing his hair and selling it on eBay. I haven't heard any racial slurs. I haven't heard anybody violate Speed. Like, it's dispelling a lot of American propaganda. And he's actually gonna do crazy numbers. And I wouldn't be surprised if this helps with the tourism in a lot of these countries. I mean, America tells us that Africans are savage, primitive people. But what you see, man, is like they are actually treating him with a lot of respect. I love this for him, and I hope it goes well. I really do.
Bro, I'm seeing this Speed thing. Like, he went to Africa. And I'm checking the comments. I don't know if they're bots. Like, I don't know if people are trolling or if they're genuinely being serious. But they're like, oh, Africa's not just huts. Bro, if your age starts with a 2 or higher, if you're 20 plus and you genuinely think that, like, the majority of people in Africa live in huts, you're slow. Like, I don't even think the education system failed you. I think you were just destined to be an idiot. For Speed to get to this country, he had to land at an airport, right? Which means that this country has enough infrastructure to have an airport, which means they have a control tower, which means they have roads leading to the airport, which means they have security, which means that security has a base somewhere, right? The police, they have a base somewhere. Right? Those people need a place to live. Like, bro, like you think the Angolan pilot or some Angolan politician or doctor is going home to their hut after leaving this state-of-the-art facility, right? After being like in the cockpit of a plane. Like, yo, think. There's a hotel this dude's probably staying at. Like, what are we even talking about right now, man? Like, people, oh my God, and it's all Americans too. Americans, like, genuinely, bro, when Europeans are saying Americans are stupid, like, some of y'all are genuinely stupid, bro. How, bro, like, why would there not be, like, a big building in Africa? Like, why wouldn't there be one? What? And you have an African friend who lives here, who goes home to, and you know he goes home to Africa every summer or every December. Where do you think he's going? You think this dude goes from his 2-story house in the suburbs to go live in a hut? The funny thing is that being in a hut doesn't even necessarily mean that you're poor or that, you know, you're not doing great in life. Like, a lot of people are just choosing to live there because they can, right? Some of those people have a lot of money, man. Right? The poor people are the ones that live in the slums in the city. But then again, it's the city surrounded by tall buildings. You get what I'm saying? Oh my God. Anyway, bro, this Speed thing is insane. I can't wait till he gets to Kenya. Yeah, that's you know, that's the best country in Africa. No bias. It's just the best. It is what it is, man. You know, just be aware of it.
So let me tell you something. Speed's Africa streams, they hit differently, fam. Way better than his streams anywhere else, especially in Europe. I'm noticing it. And I gotta ask, are you noticing too? Because it's all love over there. The vibes, pure good energy, no drama, no crazy names being yelled at him. Just people vibing, doing his catchphrases, embarking with him like it's a whole movement. And hold up, he even met the president of Angola. You know, he's out here living, doing races, and it's all good times. Honestly, this is the energy we need everywhere. But here's the thing. Why are the people in Africa treating Speed so much better than in some other places? Especially Eastern Europe, where it's not always the same vibe. Could it be that people have been misrepresenting Africa for years? Maybe they don't really know the place. I'm just saying, I'm noticing a difference. Africa's showing up, and it's a whole nother level of love and respect. That's what's up.
IShowSpeed's tour of Africa is genuinely his best tour to date. And I know y'all gonna say I'm glazing, but you gotta understand, he said himself that being in Africa, specifically South Africa, made him feel like he didn't even want to leave. Has he ever said this ever before? No, I think not. And it's so crazy because I look at so many of the different things that people have said about how he would react to different parts of the continent. Oh, they're not gonna put him on there with none of the influencers, none of the celebrities. He's literally on there with influencers and celebrities like from Africa, like right now, and will be in the future. I'm gonna be honest with you, I get the vibe when some of y'all talk that you just don't want him to like having a good time in Africa. You want your biases to get confirmed. You want him to go there and for him to go, oh man, like bro, it was flies everywhere. It was disgusting. It was terrible. And that's a personal problem. For the rest of us, I ain't even gonna hold you, gang. I'm finna head over. Africa look a little too lit for me, gang. A little too lit for me. I got to go. But I really appreciate Speed for really putting on for the entire continent right now, showing people, hey, it's great, gang. It's great.
Oh, I'm watching IShowSpeed's stream. He's in Africa right now, right? And he has this barber. Yeah, he's sweating. He's scared that the barber gonna mess him up. He's sweating. Look at him. How I know the barber is actually nice, like he knows what the fuck he's doing, he keeps sniffing. He do this thing like, soon as you hit that motherfucker, hit that motherfucker. That sniff in like the industry means, bitch, you... I don't know why when I'm doing my makeup, I sniff like, yeah, bitch, you eating that up. You eating that up. The sniff that he's doing, I'm sorry, because everybody think he over here high. No, it's really like a makeup thing, like, bitch, like, you doing here, you see that? Yeah. It's like, bitch, I'm really high as fuck off this shit. Like, I know what I'm doing. Relax. Calm down. Like, what you talking about? Look, he like it. He like it.
IShowSpeed streams in Africa needs to be studied because he is breaking down generational stereotypes about Africa and about all these people just live in huts and they're not modernized. And you can just tell with the energy and vibes that they give. Speed is feeling welcome. He's feeling at home amongst these people. And when he was in Europe, he was being treated as an escapade. He was being treated like as a minstrel show, like, do this for us, do this dance for us, boy. And it's a complete different energy. And that's why at the end of the day, we need to get rid of these diaspora wars, because if we actually were amongst each other in person, we would get along and we would like each other. I've seen a lot of people say they are wanting to visit Africa after IShowSpeed has been doing this stream. So yes, this has been successful. It's been educational. And I'm actually considering tuning into one of the streams to actually learn something from IShowSpeed. Like, to me, this is what streaming is all about. Not just bringing celebrities and being messy. This man is teaching people. He's doing different things. He's exposing himself to the world, and he's making the world a better place. IShowSpeed is great energy, and to see him from where he started as a streamer to see where he is today, I'm proud of who he has become.
Hey, yo, I know I talk big shit about Africa, B. But after watching this IShowSpeed stream in Africa, South Africa, and Johannesburg and all over, like, yo, I'm coming. I'm coming. Yo, listen, everybody who I offended, all those Africans down there in South Africa and blah, 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 Burkina Faso and all, yo, my bad. Yo, call me Kunta Kinte, because I'm on my motherfucking way. I'll see y'all in a minute. Speed's showing me the real side of Africa right now. Like, yo, like it ain't all like Somali or here Congo, and man, you got some places out there that are it just scream home to your soul. Good looking, Speed. Call me Kunta. I'm coming home.
Speed in Africa makes me so happy. I just love seeing that he's having a great time, because a lot of Black Americans don't travel to Africa. They stay in America and they believe a lot of the lies that their white racist granddaddy be telling them about Africa. And I know a lot of them watching Speed will say, oh, it's because he's a celebrity. And it's like, y'all don't even know what you're talking about. Y'all just be ignorant as fuck doing all of this. But when I was in Nigeria, like, I would see white people more than I would ever see. I don't think I saw one Black American when I was in Nigeria for like 8 years. So I just love to see when Black Americans visit anywhere in Africa, they have a great time, they connect, they just have great experiences. Of course, traveling, going anywhere, you won't always have great experiences. That's just how life is. But it just brings me so much joy. I never saw, like, you would see a white person in Africa before you see a Black American. The same white Americans, you'll see them in Africa before you see a Black. It's so crazy because white Americans will go to Africa, have a grand ass time. And then the Black Americans, the ones that look really close to a lot of Africans, are the ones that are like, yeah, they hate us. I can't go. They won't accept us. Like, why? How come you've already made up your mind before you even know anything. And that's how I know it's y'all's racist granddaddies, white granddaddies. I see a lot of Black Americans saying, oh, I don't think Africans like us. You don't think 54 countries in Africa, like 54 different countries with thousands of different tribes of people, they don't like just you from one country in America, like in North America? Like, you really think, like, how did you come to that conclusion? Did you go there and everyone rejected you? You went to every country and they all rejected you? No. If you are a Black American person that has, born and raised in America, never been to Africa, I need you to delete everything that you think you know about Africa. Just delete it. Because Africa has never been portrayed to be what it actually is to the world. The indigenous people in Africa have never been portrayed as what they really are. Especially if you're American, you know that the white racist American government, how racist America has been. It's changing slowly, but you know what is going on. Racist African cartoons, how they display Africans, the fact that a lot of racist people like to use Africa to like taunt Black Americans. Y'all need to delete all that, because that is what is giving you your information. That is where you're coming from when you talk about Africa. You don't know shit about Africa. Even most Africans don't know shit about Africa. So if they don't know shit, I know you don't know shit. You actually have zero experience with Africans. And I know some of y'all gonna be like, oh, the Africans in America, that's not it, sorry. And it's so funny how y'all always like to forget African booty scratchers. The fact that y'all bullied Africans so much that they have to say they was Jamaican. Y'all forget all that and then turn around and be like, I don't think Africans like us. Oh, really? You don't think, because all 54 countries of Africans, they don't like you, just... And y'all will go to white European countries. Y'all will go everywhere before you go to Africa. All I'm saying is broaden your horizons and always assume that you don't know enough. Especially if you're a Black person, whatever idea that you have of another group of Black people, just put yourself in their shoes and be like, if I was them, would I also be like that? If the answer is no, then question, find out information, do some research.
So let me tell you something. Speed's Africa streams, they hit differently, fam. Way better than his streams anywhere else, especially in Europe. I'm noticing it. And I gotta ask, are you noticing too? Because it's all love over there. The vibes, pure good energy, no drama, no crazy names being yelled at him. Just people vibing, doing his catchphrases, embarking with him like it's a whole movement. And hold up, he even met the president of Angola. He's out here living, doing races, and it's all good times. Honestly, this is the energy we need everywhere. But here's the thing. Why are the people in Africa treating Speed so much better than in some other places? Especially Eastern Europe, where it's not always the same vibe. Could it be that people have been misrepresenting Africa for years? Maybe they don't really know the place. I'm just saying, I'm noticing a difference. Africa's showing up, and it's a whole nother level of love and respect. That's what's up.
Everybody talking about, how much they love, all the love IShowSpeed is getting. I love it too. I'm in Africa right now. I love being here. Look, hold on, let me turn the camera around. Hold on. Bro, I love being here. I love being here. I love being here. I don't care what nobody say, bro. For real, I love being here. You know what I'm saying? This place, Africa, has made me love being Black even more. I know a lot of people want to go a lot of different places, Asia, Thailand, and Europe, and here and there. But drop me off here and I'm good. Drop me off in the motherland and I'm good. I love being here. Come on, yo. I'm surrounded by mountains, man. Look at this. I'm literally surrounded by mountains. Look at this, man. I love being here. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful weather, beautiful people, nothing but respect. This is where humanity began. You know what I'm saying? When IShowSpeed went to Europe, Saw how they was slapping that boy up, throwing banana peels at him, you know, calling him the N-word, making funny jokes. But you see nothing but love out here. This is how it is for real. And, you know, I know the 3-letter agencies and the delineation group. The delineation groups are losing their mind right now because they losing internet equity. They losing ground. They got to come up with some new strategies because the internet is the internet and real life is real life, and this is real life, man. I love being here. Straight up. I love being here. I'm in the motherland. Drop me off. You can drop me off anywhere out here. I'm good. It ain't perfect, but it's perfect for me. I love being here.
I'm just thinking about this city, this country. You see so many beautiful things. It kind of makes you don't even want to leave, you know? It doesn't really want to, it really makes you don't want to leave.